Now, well done, candidates. We said that the first two bones of the neck region are very unique. That is the C1 and the C2 bones. Now, this one is the C1 bone, while this one is the C2 bone. So this one is what we call the atlas bone. The atlas bone. Now, this particular atlas bone is the first one of the 7 bones of the neck region. It is the first one. Now, I want you to identify the transverse processes. I'm giving you only few seconds to identify the transverse processes. I know you have identified. I also want you to identify the neural spine. The neural spine. Then I also want you to identify the articular facets. And then after seeing the articular facets, I also want you to identify the vertebro-arterial canals. The vertebro-arterial canals. Now, if now I can focus and put this particular bone very well, are you seeing things that are wing-like? They appear like the wings of a butterfly. That is this one and this one. So these two are the ones that form the transverse processes. And if you look at the transverse processes, you will realize that they are very broad. They are very broad, flattened, and wing-like. This is to enable them to provide a large surface area for the attachment of the muscles of the neck region. Are you getting that? So this is a large surface area for the attachment of the muscles of the neck region. So you have seen the transverse processes. This one is these are the transverse processes. Now, after seeing that, you are also supposed to be able to identify the articular facets. Now, the articular facets, let me put it here so that I show you very well. Now, I think this one here, that hollow part of this region, this one, and then there's another one here. There's another one here. Those ones are the articular facets. Now, if you look at those particular articular facets, you can see that they are very wide. They are very wide, so that they can be able to provide a surface area for articulation with the occipital condyles or the protuberances. Then you can see this particular hole, this canal. This is what we call the neural canal. And the neural canal, as you can see, is very wide. Look at it. It is very, very wide. In fact, you can see that pen from down there through the neural canal. Now, this one is to provide passage for the spinal cord. So the spinal cord is very wide as it enters the brain. Are you getting that? So it is broad in that particular area. So that is the neural canal. Now this one here, you are not seeing which one here, the one that I'm talking about. This particular region, this one. It is the one that we call the neural spine. The neural spine. Let me turn it. So this is the neural spine. You can see it very well. That is the neural spine. Now, the neural spine also provides a surface area for the attachment of the neck muscles. Now, you can see these two holes, this one and this one. So the two holes are the ones that we call the vertebro-arterial canals or the transverse foramina. If it is one, foramen. This one, foramen. Are you getting that? And they are emerging from the neural arc. From the neural arc. Are you getting it? So therefore, you have now seen the structure of the atlas bone, the C1 bone, the first bone of the neck region, or one of the 7 cervical vertebrae. It looks like a bird. So through that particular neural spine, the spinal cord will pass. And then I told you that this bone articulates. Let me show you the condyles. Now, this one is one condyle, and then this other one is the second condyle. So this particular bone articulates. You see the facets. The facets articulate with the condyle. Are you getting it? They articulate with the condyles.